Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to crochet this granny square crossbody bag. It's really simple and easy. For this project, I'll be using 4 different colors. All these are cotton yarn from Hobby. These are number 3 light category yarn. Each one is about 50 grams. You'll need 2 skeins of the main color and 1 of every other color. Of course, you can use any types of yarn of your choice. I'll be using a 5mm hook, a pair of scissors, yarn needle, and stitch markers are always useful. Alright, let's get started. Firstly, I'm starting off with yellow color. Make a magic circle. Wrap the yarn around the finger twice. Insert the hook under the first loop, pull through the second loop, and twist. Yarn over, pull through the working yarn through the loop. And now that we have a magic circle, and to begin the pattern, 2 chains, 1, 2. And this counts as our first stitch. In the magic circle, place 11 double crochet, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Again, double crochet, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and last one, 11, total 12 stitches, including the 2 chains. Pull the tail to close the circle. Then slip stitch into the top of the second chain right over here. And I always like to carry the tail with me. And 1 chain. Then cut yarn. To begin round 2, insert new working yarn into any stitch. This is our first stitch where the 2 chain is. And I'm going to insert the new working yarn into this stitch. Pull through. Two chains, 1, 2. In the same stitch, place a puff stitch. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert into the same stitch the 3rd time, and pull up a loop. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 7 loops. Then 2 chains. And I'm going to place a marker in the second chain from hook. That's this one. And this is our first stitch, which is right above the puff stitch. In the next stitch, puff stitch, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert into the same stitch the 2nd time, and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert into the same stitch the 3rd time, and pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through all the loops from the hook. 2 chains, 1, 2. In the next stitch, again, yarn over, insert, yarn over, insert in the second time, and yarn over, insert into the third time. Then pull through all the loops from the hook and 2 chains. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. At the end of the round, there'll be 12 puff stitches. At the end of round 2, slip stitch into the first stitch where the marker is, and that's the stitch right above the puff stitch. And slip stitch into the chain space. And here we're going to begin round 3. 2 chains. Place a marker into the top of the second stitch, and this is our first stitch. In the same chain space, place 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Then 1 chain. In the same chain space, place 3 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3. In the next chain space, slip stitch. In the next chain space, 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 1 chain, and 3 more double crochet. 4, 5, 6. Slip stitch into the next chain space, and we're going to repeat this all the way around. At the end of round 3, in the last chain space, slip stitch. Then we're going to join the round by slip stitch into the first stitch, which is the top of the second chain or where the marker is. One chain, then cut yarn. To begin round 4, insert new working yarn. You may insert new working yarn into the first stitch or the first stitch before the slip stitch. And that's what I'm going to do right here. Pull through new working yarn. One chain. In the same stitch, single crochet. Place a marker. In the next stitch, single crochet. In the next stitch, single crochet. In the chain space, single crochet. And single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. In the next stitch, we're going to place a single crochet in the chain space in between the puff stitches, right here. Then single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. In the chain space, single crochet, and single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Then single crochet into the chain space in between the puff stitches. and repeat this all the way around. At the end of the round, we still have 48 stitches. At the end of round 4, the last stitch is single crochet in the chain space in between the pop stitches. Then join the round by slip stitch into the first stitch, 1 chain, and cut yarn. To begin round 5, insert new working yarn into the first stitch, pull through, one chain, in the same stitch, single crochet, and I always like to place a marker in my first stitch. Then single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 2, 3, in the next stitch, single crochet, 1 chain, place a marker in this 1 chain, and place another single crochet into the same stitch. Then single crochet into the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the next stitch, single crochet, 1 chain, place a marker in the 1 chain, and place another single crochet into the same stitch. Repeat this all the way around, and you'll end with single crochet into the last 4 stitches. Total 60 stitches. To begin round 6, join the round by slip stitch into the first stitch, 2 chains, 1, 2, place a marker into the top of the second chain, then double crochet into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, total 4 double crochet. In the chain space of where the marker is, place a double crochet, 1 chain, and place another double crochet in the 1 chain space. Then double crochet into the next 9 stitches, 1, 9. In the marker, place a double crochet, 1 chain, and another double crochet. And repeat this all the way around. At the end of the round, you'll end with double crochet into the last 5 stitches. Total 77 stitches. And at the end of the round, slip stitch into the top of the 2 chain, one chain, cut yarn, repeat from the beginning to make 6 more. Once you have all the 7 pieces, place one in the center and place the other 5 around it, and we're going to stitch them around the center piece. Once it's done, it will look like this. Flip it around so the wrong side is facing up. With the last piece, we're going to place it in the center. Make sure the right side is facing up and the wrong side are facing each other. Fold the other pieces toward the center piece. Stitch them to the center piece. and we're going to stitch this part at the end. The way how I attach them together is insert the hook through the chain space, pull through the working yarn, tie a knot, insert the hook through the chain space, and insert the hook in the chain space or the center piece. Pull through the working yarn, one chain, insert into the next stitch of the outer piece. Make sure the working yarn is under the hook. Insert into the next stitch of the center piece. Pull through one layer and pull through the other layer. We're making slip stitches, by the way. Insert into the next stitch of the outer piece. Make sure the working yarn is under the hook. Then insert into the next stitch of the center piece. Then pull through. Again, insert into the first layer. Make sure the yarn is under the hook. Then insert into the center piece. Pull through. If you know an easier way to connect them together, you may do so. And this is how it looks like on the back. Once we reach the next chain space, we are going to add another piece. So insert into the chain space of the first layer, then insert into the chain space of a new layer. Make sure the yarn is under the hook, then insert into the chain space of the center piece. Yarn over, pull through all the layers. Then work your way until all the pieces are joined to the center piece. Next, we're going to make the strap. Firstly, leave a long tail, make a slip knot, insert the hook, 2 chains, 1, 2. In the second chain from hook, this one, single crochet, this is our single crochet stitch. There's a loop next to it, and we're going to insert a hook into this loop. So turn your work, insert into this loop, yarn over, pull through the first loop, then yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. This is a stitch. Next to the stitch, there are 2 loops this time. Turn your work, insert into both loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, then yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Again, turn your work, insert into both of the loops next to the stitch, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Turn your work, insert into both of the loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Keep repeating this until it comes to the length you want. I stopped when it was about 47 inches. Now that we have come to the length we want, one chain and turn. On the side, there are horizontal loops, like this one this one, and this one. And that's where we're going to insert our hook. In the first horizontal loop, insert, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. So we're making slip stitches here. In the next horizontal loop, slip stitch. Make sure to keep your stitches loose. And slip stitch. Repeat this all the way to the end. And now we're back to the beginning of the foundation chain. After the last horizontal loop, in the foundation chain, this one, place a slip stitch. One chain. And now we're going to work on the other side of the strap. Look for the horizontal loop. That's this one. Slip stitch. And slip stitch just like what we did on the other side. And just a reminder to keep your stitches loose. At the end of the strap, I'm going to place one more slip stitch right into this loop. Then one chain. Cut yarn, but make sure to leave a long tail for stitching. Lastly is to attach the strap to the bag. This is the wrong side. This is the right side. Make sure the right side is on the outside. And make sure that the strap is not twisted. I stitched the strap around the one chain space in this area. But if you know a better way, you may do so. And that's all for today. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!